Hi, I'm Matt Williamson with Yardbarker, here to talk about it's probably the game of the week. The Kansas City Chiefs going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. New Orleans dropped their first game in a while against the Eagles last week, but they're they're at a plus 103 point differential, still the third best in football. Meanwhile, the Chiefs have the NFL's best point differential. They're rolling. They've won their last 8 in a row. Both these teams are strong with their turnover differential, and despite playing a very aggressive style of offense, Kansas City's only given up the ball 9 times, although several of those were last week. Kansas City's offense is pulling away from the rest of the league now on a yards per play basis, but only 2 defenses are better in this very important metric than New Orleans is right now. Kansas City clearly has the NFL's best passing game right now, but they face off against one of the top pass defenses this week in New Orleans. Travis Kelce is just having a historically great season for tight ends, and Patrick Mahomes is just simply as elite as ever. The Saints' opponents are running the second fewest number of plays per game. We know Mahomes can strike at any time, but keeping Kansas City's offense off the field could be big for the Saints and limiting their number of plays, which they do very well. Only the Packers possess the football at a higher clip than New Orleans, but the Saints defense allowed Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts to combine for 221 rushing yards last week. The Saints' run defense is also amongst the best in the league, though, but last week aside. I mean, that was hopefully just a blip on the radar for them. One guy to keep an eye on from New Orleans' excellent defense is David Onyemata on the interior. He's having an excellent year, and few are talking about him. And the Chiefs' interior offensive line is a weakness for them. It's a suspect group. It looks unlikely that Drew Brees returns for this game, leaving Taysom Hill back in charge of the offense, for better or worse, in my opinion, really. New Orleans does run the ball extremely effectively. Some of this, of course, has to do with Hill, but even in a traditional manner, this is a very formidable ground attack, and they run it a high percentage of the time. Obviously, this is very much even more so true with Hill. Kansas City's run defense has been really poor, so that might be the Saints' method to victory if possible. The Saints also have a big advantage with Alvin Kamara against Kansas City's questionable linebackers. Led by Michael Thomas, New Orleans has a pretty strong set of wide receivers, but the Chiefs' corners have played well this year and don't get a lot of recognition for that. Meanwhile, Chris Jones remains one of the NFL's best interior defensive linemen without question. The Saints have had the NFL's best starting field position. Only the Cardinals have been penalized more often than Kansas City, but the Saints have the most penalty yards against them in the entire league. The Chiefs have been winning, but haven't been blowing out their opponents. New Orleans is a much better team than they showed last week, in my opinion, but there's just no way that Hill keeps up with Mahomes. I expect this game to be close for a while, but I also think the Chiefs blow it open, and I have them winning 32-21. Thanks so much. I am Matt Williamson with Yardbarker.